I like to think that our lane in the campaign is just gonna constantly just go through like and just never just going, ah yeah, hey, you wanna go somewhere? It's like, no. Just I feel like that's happened like every time actually, now that I think about it.
I
So,
don't know why no one wants to have sex with me. My asshole is super tight.
Welcome in, Trashy.
Oh, what a
I
wild thing.
volunteer as tribute.
Oh my god.
what? Is that
Trashy
Minecraft?
saying she wants to volunteer as tribute to fuck Arlena's asshole.
Welcome,
Who's?
welcome in.
Arlena,
Who's Arlena?
character, you fucking dumbass!
Oh, I
Hold on, hold
just
on.
called them like that one person. Oh, that makes so much more sense. We're trying to figure out for like 3 campaigns who Arlena was.
Chappy
The
being the
pump
3
gaslight champion.
campaigns? I've only been in one!
it's the pompous rich person who's actually
Yeah,
not rich.
I know who Arlena. I'm just messing with them.
I
Yeah.
know, so am I.
Okay. So, who wants to do the lovely recap?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
we've been live this whole time.
yeah, I can give a recap. The recap is that that Star is no longer afflicted by the sludge from last time. I don't think he has his third eye now. I could be mistaken on that bit. I will admit to this. We were then heading towards I think it was Arlena's, like a planet that Arlena knows, or and possibly also the fact of Arlena's dad might have connections to the mob. And
I
then we
know that
suddenly
we
got
were.
and then we suddenly got
I
hit
knew
by
we
an
were.
immense amount of twist effects. I got turned into a potted plant that was small, I think, and had a sun going around it, and then I no longer became a potted plant, but I then proceeded to put the sun inside of a fuel canister, so I have no idea if that's still around or not. As for the rest, I'll leave that up to everyone else.
So, we learned a bit more about the thing, the sludge, the beast thing. I got a blessing from 2 gods, and we learned that Rast is chained up in the same dimension. Well, no, Rast is in the same dimension as the beast in its home domain, and he is in fact the chains that are containing it. Then we went and we have to like somehow maybe find a way with multiple gods' blessings to be able to destroy it. And then we went back to the ship, and Trashy wasn't here, so we were trying to figure out what to do next. And I was like, "We're not going to the casino. Trashy will dance on the table. We will not do that without her." And then just a whole bunch of twists happened. We tried to teach Arlie to drive a little bit. That didn't go
But then the
super
twist
well.
happened, yeah. So you couldn't
Yeah.
actually teach her.
Oh, we found out that Reggie cannot see Helmy's bear.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
And I think that's about all. And we went back to the planet where the Empire was, and we were maybe going to investigate the mob. Other than that, it was just a whole bunch of twists and nonsense. So Trashy really didn't miss much of substance.
Yeah.
Twists, trying to teach Arlie to fly.
The dice corner grows.
They were dreads. They weren't twists, but
Oh, they were
those were
dreads.
dreads. Okay. Well, good. We needed to burn some of those anyway. We have so many.
yeah, you know, since
Yeah.
I've got 130 more.
We haven't even gone through the twists yet. Like, we used some twists last session. I think we used some twists, and we have not rolled the results of those twists yet.
We will someday.
How do I group a bunch of dice together, by the way?
You click. Hold on. You click and drag your mouse, make a little box. Well, then you just pick one up.
So I can't just like magnetize them all to like my mouse then. Damn.
No, you can't do something like that.
That is unfortunate.
Without making it so that they can't roll anymore. You can link things together with the combine tool. makes joints specifically, so they don't roll right anymore. So, yeah, nothing of substance occurred.
Well, we learned some stuff, but other than that,
Nothing
Hey.
of substance occurred.
And Mr. DM,
What's up?
does Chaos get his DM inspiration for filling out the rest of the thing?
oh, it's a dream. I forgot about the dream. God damn it!
You fool!
Ah,
Never mind!
yeah. It's not, okay, Arlie. Everybody had nightmares. Explorer had Vincent had a nightmare about Khan, the guy who like died in front of him. I guess maybe he's holding some guilt for that. Arlie got a dream where some mysterious figure called her the Scion of the End, which is very interesting. I actually, like, Chaos got to have a good dream for once, where he was like in a garden full of a bunch of fruits and vegetables that he mostly didn't recognize, and he met Lathander himself, and he got his third eye like wiped away and replaced with a pair of purple glasses, and also the hilt that I have now, it seems to have been additionally blessed. And I don't remember if or what Chappi dreamed.
Did I give you the stats for that?
You did not give me the stats for that, no.
Son of a bitch. I feel like I did.
Hey, Trashy.
Man.
Trashy muted.
What? What you need?
Did you make a Pokemon battle field?
Oh, I do. I'll give house tours after session if y'all want.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna mute though.
Okay.
So, you guys are at the space station, the Imperial Space Station. You guys were trying to teach Arlie to fly, for what that's worth.
Oh yeah, we also removed her autopilot, didn't we? Didn't we do that?
Oh yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
Yep. uh,
Also, we found out that Arlena's ship is probably one of the easiest things to fly amongst our ships here.
It's meant to be a transport ship, not a combat ship.
I'll transport you.
No, I think that's Trashy's job.
The hell.
What do you mean? We're already there.
Not yet.
I've
It could be.
I've
it
seen
could
worse.
Be. Yeah.
I mean, have you tried? No, I can't say that to Trashy. That'd be mean. I love Trashy. Mwah.
speaking of, real quick, Trashy, you still have to fill out your ship sheet. That's all.
Thank you. I will do that in a bit. I'm sorry. I'm still doing rush order stuff for this Minecraft shit.
Gotcha.
No, that's fair.
Very.
So, what are y'all doing? What's the plan?
Your mom.
Oh!
See, this is why I give the
Doing your
DMs
mom.
dreads.
Doing your mom. Doing your mom.
You did, Chappi.
I'm sorry, my roommate just walked in. She just got home from work, and that's what she sees.
Hey,
Business as usual.
Hey, Trashy.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a second. I have something for this. Let me find it. Here you go. There.
Is it the Doing Your Mom song? I hope it's the Doing Your Mom
No,
song.
no, look in the Starlight Menace.
I'm going. I gotta find it. Scroll, 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 scroll. Real. So fucking real. Oh my god.
All right. Hey, Tag, I have a question.
Hmm?
Could I put the So, do I still have the fuel canister with the sun inside?
So you would pull out the fuel canister and you'd look at it, and the sun's gone.
Unfortunate. Alright, fair enough. I was gonna
No
say,
good.
can I... What was that?
No good was going to come of you having a small sun in a
Oh,
fuel container.
absolutely not. No. My next question of, if I couldn't put it inside the engine, can I put it inside of a missile?
Oh my god.
No.
Taking Here Comes the Sun to a whole new level.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Oppenheimer.
There's an Oppenheimer's nuke in this mod pack.
Hey,
Oh
Blue.
my god.
Hey, Blue. You think God
Hmm?
stays in heaven because he too fears what he's created?
Damn right.
God
Yeah.
damn it! I did not get a
Motherfuckers
Spy
be afraid of
Kids
me.
reference.
I had to say it. I'm sorry.
Throat singing.
Well,
He stays in heaven because he fears me. I'm gonna throw hands with him.
Well, thank you, Chappie, for the dread. Thank you, Kin, for the 3 dreads.
Happy.
Chappie,
They
stop
deserve it. They need it.
Okay, who here is in agreement we give Chappie a swirly?
Nah. You can't give
I
Chappie a
vote
swirly,
we
they're a
all
mouse.
kill Chappie.
And I suck. Okay.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Fair enough. We'll just put Chappie on the infinite hamster wheel.
Tyga's brother, stop it. I see you.
Tiger Kid.
Tiger's brother.
Tiger's
I
brother.
can't believe you only have 1,500 points to spend on dreads. I didn't know you were so cheap.
Do not encourage him.
So cheap. You could have been spending so much more than just 15, right?
Please no, I beg. Please no, I beg.
100K? I
shit.
doubt that. Show that off, baby.
No.
No.
How many
don't do
streams
that.
did he have to attend to get 100? Actually, no, you know what? On my friend Julius's channel, I've got like 80K points because I never know what to redeem. So that
Yeah,
tracks.
I feel that. I feel that.
My girlfriend has like almost 400K on
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, you're right. If you do spend that many, you'll lose dread privileges again. You're right. Also, snack time. Is Nutty Wetty time?
Yeah.
Also, there you go, Tyga. I
Alright.
saw it. It was funny, and I had to.
Alright. Now disable that for the rest of the stream as we work through another gallon.
There's no way drinking that much water can be good for you.
Oh, it's
Listen,
not. No, that can
I-
actually.
It's not
I-
about it being good for you. It's about being cool
Probably.
and hydrated.
I redeemed that yesterday, not knowing what it would do, and
Yeah,
I
I
felt
saw-
so bad
You know what?
after
Hold
learning
on,
what
guys.
it does.
Before we continue, I need to check something.
So, Blue. Fun fact.
Tyga, can you talk?
What's up? Are you checking the audio?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
Very
because
fair.
you know, Tyga's
Okay, I
the
can hear you. I
dumb.
can hear you.
Because you know, we all know
I can hear
that
all of
Tyga
us.
is,
We're good. I know. I just had that thought of like, you know what? Last session,
Yeah.
better safe than sorry.
Because, you know,
Better safe.
Yeah,
than
because
sorry.
Tyga's the dumbs.
No.
Tyga's. It's not that.
We all the dumbs.
I
I
never
wouldn't
said
all
never
you
have-
say
weren't.
dumbs. I would say
We all
have
share
had
one collective brain
We've all
cell.
had technical issues in the past.
You
let's
all
be
share
real.
one collective brain cell.
Okay.
I'm hoarding 7 of them.
Mhm.
Just like how I'm hoarding.
Sorry, but
gal-
the rules state
At least
you have
our
to
brain
share with
cells
the
are
rest of the
alive.
crew.
No, you're not gonna have my brain cells nor this oil drum of fucks I found. I've no
Boys
more
and
fucks to
girls,
give.
hold
They're
them
mine.
down.
No.
Hold them down. We're gonna steal
No.
his brain cells.
Nuh-uh.
If I had a nickel for every time somebody suggested something lobotomy-esque during this campaign, I'd
I was
have
about
2
to
nickels.
say.
It's not a lot, but it's strange this happened twice.
Arlena, I swear to God, you think I
Oh,
am
yeah.
afraid to vent out this ship? I've done it. I did it last session. I vented a goblin into space. I'll do it again.
You what now?
It wasn't a goblin, it was Tingle from The Legend of Zelda.
Fucking tingle.
How's the plan?
I watched him pop like a balloon. It was spectacular. And then he showed back up again, and then I shot him in the face. And then he showed up again, and I shot him in the face. And then he got the hint to leave.
Anyway, also, one thing that I forgot to mention is when we were teaching Arlie to drive, we decided to just have her back her ship out in a straight line, just like move a yard. She did in fact scratch the paint on Trashy's ship.
And crumpled the wing
By
on mine.
accident.
Bruh.
By accident.
I'm still taking that out of your pay to fix that.
You guys are
I
getting
don't
paid?
have a pay.
I am not paying a single fucking one of you. What?
I mean, didn't we get paid from the race?
Yeah, the race paid you, but I sure as fuck didn't.
Yeah, I
I
totally
didn't get
didn't
any
take.
money from the race. What are you talking?
I totally didn't take like 2,000 gold without exactly asking and buy 6 diamonds in case any of you die.
Yo, real. Gonna be honest.
More snacks, man. I've only got so many United buddies.
Hold on, let me just redeem snacks like 15 times real fast.
Stop it.
Yeah, hold on, let me do the same.
Guys, can
I'm
we do
supposed to be
something?
DMing. Come on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, let's actually do the games because again, I have to leave in like 2 hours.
Yeah, like,
I could sit here and snack for like 2 hours, but like. All right.
okay, so we're
We
all
have to-
near. Taiga, where are we?
You're at the satellite station of the Imperial, the orbiting station of the Imperial system, because there's a driving school here, and that's where you went to go teach.
All right, I do have a question, Taiga.
Uh huh.
Am I able to fix my wing, or am I actually have to go somewhere to get it fixed?
You can fix it up fairly easy.
Okay, then yeah. All right, then yeah. I'll do that real fast before we actually head into the space station.
See, I don't see what the big deal was. You acted like I completely destroyed your ship.
You very well might have, if it got worse.
But it
Yeah.
didn't get worse.
You could have
I'm a great
crumpled the
driver.
fuel line, had fuel leaking internally, and then the next time I booted up that fighter, it could have exploded.
You're just making up words now.
All right.
We're gonna take you to the SDB, the Space Driving Bureau.
Is there a library on the satellite planet?
It's not a planet. It's just a bunch of orbiting satellites, pretty much.
Okay, well, is it like a business district?
Let me see if I can. I had the picture somewhere. Hold on. I used it for the map at one point. I
Oh,
can
wait.
pull it back up instead of using the
Are
ship.
you
That'd be smart.
are you taking me to get fucking driver's ed or something? I have a license to drive. I don't need driver's ed
How?
again.
Hold on. Let's rewind that. Arlie's been using autopilot her whole life. Are you telling me that she somehow passed a driving test while using autopilot and that was allowed to happen? Bribery?
Hold on, let me grab my driver's license. As she like just pulls out driver's license, it clearly looks like it was forged.
Oh, that tracks. That tracks.
Yeah, my
Why
dad
does it
got
just
it
say
for me.
McLovin?
Huh?
Why does it just say McLovin?
That's one of my middle names. I have like a ton of middle names.
McLaughlin.
That's right. Anyway.
Don't you know elves have like 50 different middle names?
In real life, I have 2 middle names. It's kind of funny.
I have 2 last names and I hate it because hyphenated last names aren't a thing you can enter into most digital databases anymore.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna say my 2 middle names, but legally I do have 2 names, and the reason I don't want to say them is because, dead name.
Understandable.
I forgot. Here's these. I should really make actual maps for these.
Hey, Taiga, when are we gonna get our own rooms?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna start asking you every day about it.
You said that last time.
I don't
Actually
need my
gonna do
own room. I can share a room with Trashy. Isn't that right, Trashy? That silence means yes.
Well, you gotta pay for the repairs to her ship somehow. I mean,
I mean, yeah, Trashy, I can definitely pay you back. I think she's doing something right now, so she might not
Yeah.
even hear what we're.
she's locked in hard on the Pokemon Minecraft.
Yeah.
That was
Somebody
locked in
just
hard in
infringed
her.
on my personal rights in the fucking Minecraft, and I'm real fucking pissed about it.
What?
Oh, is it that dude again?
It's that dude. It's that
Ah, fuck
motherfucker
that
that's
guy.
trying to take my fucking villain status again.
I see.
So fucking mad. Kill him. Right where he fucking stands. Gut him out and make his kids watch. Fuck him.
What the fuck?
I'm kidding. It's
Let
in
the hate
Minecraft.
flow through
In
you.
Minecraft.
In
This
Minecraft.
is in
In
lore.
Minecraft.
It's in Minecraft lore.
We're not even doing the joke anymore. This is literally in Minecraft.
Yeah. This is a legit Minecraft lore.
It's not even the joke, FBI, don't come after me. It's in Minecraft, actually.
I did truly. But I'm mad. Anyways, continue. Do D&D stuff. Ignore me. This is why I mute.
It's okay. So anyway, I think I would want to go to the if we're not teaching Arlie to drive still, or like, then I would want to go to a library and maybe. I was just saying I would want to go to a library and maybe do as much research as possible onto Rast and like anything related to him, mythology and lore wise.
Mm-hmm. So you want to try and go find the library and look in Rust?
Yes, that's if there is one, because I assume it's like a business district.
There's multiple districts. You'll see in one of the images that it looks like there's a bunch of orbs or domes, and each dome has its own little area and stuff with its own little input. The second image was the business district. And what that
Oh,
looked like.
okay. Also, I realized I need. Wait, no, I have a weapon. I just don't have the stats for it yet. I was about to say I need to get a weapon.
I mean, it's a
Who needs
weapon,
a weapon when
question
you have
mark.
magic?
Me, just in case I run into something that magic doesn't work against, or my stats get flipped again.
Nah, that would never happen.
Yeah, I would never turn into a Yeti with a 20 strength stat and a 10 wisdom stat.
I don't know what you're talking about. You did not turn into a Yeti. So, anyways, do I need to like update my license? Is that why you're taking me? Oh, get driver's ed again?
Okay, first of all, if anybody in law enforcement had ever caught you behind the wheel with this license, you would have way more problems than not actually knowing how to fly.
Well, usually whenever I got
No.
pulled over, whenever I got pulled over, one of two things would usually happen. Either I
bait them?
tell them who my dad is and they leave me alone, or I flash them my titties and they leave me alone.
I can cut them off.
Cut what off?
Don't worry about it.
Free top surgery, let's go.
Please do not cut off my titties. It took a long time to grow these.
And
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
only
money.
Do you
taken
know how
a
much
second for
estrogen I
you to
had to
lose them.
take? Do you know how much estrogen I had to take to grow these shits?
Screw you, untops your surgery.
Don't take away my trans titties.
Don't worry, you're fine.
Untrans your titties.
Untrans your titties.
Untrans is your gender.
God.
You're no
Anyway.
longer trans. You're just a cis woman. I'm so sorry.
Well,
I mean,
this
that's
stream's
what I'm
getting
trying to
nuked.
get.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool.
Well, I'll see you all in 2 years when I can get over the copyright bans.
Yeah. You mean just the bands?
Wait, what did we say that was objectionable though?
Nah, just it's all good.
Yeah, we didn't say anything copyrighted. We just made a lot of trans jokes.
Nah, everything we
And-
said
and,
is
like-
copyrighted
Yeah,
by us.
and I think like, how many people in this call are actually cis? Because I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Barely.
Barely.
And Chappi has no gender. They are an enigma.
The hell's a gender?
I don't know if. Wait, Tiger, are you cis? I don't know. I've never asked.
Yeah, I am.
Damn.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait. This is gonna be sundown. What is a cis person?
I'm a dude.
That-
I've always
that's,
been a
uh,
dude.
That means you're
Cisgender
not
means,
trans.
Yeah. It means you identify with the gender you were born as.
Oh,
So if you.
then I do identify as the gender
Yeah.
I was born as.
So
Yes,
basically, because trans is Latin for to change, and cis is Latin for to stay the same.
then yeah, I do identify as the gender I was given. Yeah. Yep. Verification, always a nice thing.
I had a moment I was like, man, I can't picture that voice belonging to not a guy.
Listen, I've seen trans men with like way more masculine voices than cis men.
I'm not one of them.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. All right, Star, you sound a lot like Explorer to me. So sometimes
We
when I hear
do.
both of you talking, I can't tell the difference.
We've
So
had
you
this
sound pretty
conversation.
masculine to me, Star.
Thank
I
you.
didn't know Star was trans until 3 months after I met them.
Oh,
they
I
wow.
didn't know
casually
Star was
mentioned
trans
that
until
in
3
chat.
minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never assumed.
Yeah. That's he, him. But I don't care. Like, they is fine.
Same.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't know Star was trans until 2 minutes ago.
He said it like a few sessions. Like he said it during one of the first few sessions I joined the campaign. I remember.
I might have. Listen, I miss things very easily.
Well, I'm glad that my voice is apparently
And-
passing.
It physically hurts you
Yeah.
to read Space D&D. Why?
Why?
Yes, sometimes when I hear both you and Explorer talking, I can't tell which is which sometimes.
Hey Blue, we should absolutely just start talking at the same time about random subjects.
No, listen, I gotta say, it's not just them, okay? Because there's been times when I've been listening to the VODs, and it'll just be like a single word, and I won't be sure 100% if it was you or me who said that. I think mic quality is also a factor, because it's Discord voice.
But yeah, like for
That's
me,
fair.
I don't really associate voice with gender, especially since I'm a trans woman who sounds pretty masculine.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
Anyway,
back to the ship.
back to the thing
Back
we came
to-
here to do.
Yeah, because I have
Yeah.
less than an
Yeah.
hour. Wait, no, I've
We could do
Back-
that.
not
It's
an
fine.
hour.
Back
No,
to the
sorry.
ship. You gassed on it, Bell. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, so you went to the library and you wanted to go find what?
Information on just like Rast or anything having to do with that sort of mythology or that era.
Mm-hmm. You go to the library and you try and find anything about Rast, anything about the Empire Fighter even, and you can't find anything.
Interesting.
As a matter of fact, the more you look into it, the more it feels like there's a portion of history that's just devoid of anything.
Okay, so I'm thinking revisionism, like some things have been omitted, some things have maybe been erased.
Potentially. You can't tell if it was just not recorded or if it was someone doesn't want anyone to know.
I'm leaning towards the latter, but the former is also possible given how long ago this was. Was it thousands, did he say?
Let me just open the VOD real quick.
You mean the VOD where we can't hear what you're saying?
You know, you have an excellent point.
We'll never know. I
So-
think you said thousands.
The world may never know.
Hey, if you didn't say thousands, retcon any previous statements.
What previously made statements? It's all blank.
Exactly.
This is our first session ever. Welcome in, everybody.
Yeah, welcome to sessions 1.
Welcome
Here's session 1,
So
baby.
okay, I'm just hanging out at the library looking for stuff. What is everybody else doing on the satellite?
Beck's probably
Apparently.
either hanging out with the child and the rodent, or hanging out with Trashi. One of the two.
I'm most likely being dragged by Vincent to the DMV.
The SMV? No, wait, no.
The SMV.
I should.
the space of motor vehicles. The DSV, the Department of Space Vehicles.
Yes, the DMV.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I will make a quick statement while you guys are here. You guys are down to
Yeah.
11 total days of ship rations left.
Oh,
All right.
I have been keeping track. It's right up here by the things. I just
No problem.
haven't been
I thought
saying
we
it.
I thought we stole like a few days worth of food from like when we got invited to a dinner with like the fucking old ass human guy.
You
yeah,
did.
but that was just a
okay.
few days.
You did, and then there was a lot of travel.
Eh. Okay, well, we do have money. However, hear me out. 5-finger discount.
Well, how's Trashy's garden doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a most excellent question. Trashy is definite.
Also, yeah, Trashy's deafened. So, but
But either way, Feck would also probably go do the grocery shopping since they're the chef.
Yeah.
Is there a grocery store on the satellite?
There was definitely general stores and the like, yes. There were shops for just about everything you could think of.
All right.
What did I say would be good for ration costs? Let me pull up my notes real quick, because I think that you guys have me keeping track of the ship funds as well. Notes list. Yep, ship funds. 30 gold, 9,975 platinum.
yeah, I think we have enough money. I don't know. Might just be me.
We could always use more.
But yeah, no. Out of character, 5-finger discount sounds pretty pog.
So, I think I settled on it was like what, a gold for 2 days rations.
That sounds about right.
So if we're doing the 100 system, 1 platinum is like 20 days worth of food. Or no, 200 days.
I'm so bad at math, I wasn't about to question that, even though it sounded wrong.
I'm also bad at math. Listen, I'm too gay to math.
Same.
Yeah, but like
So-
that food probably won't. Like if we buy all that now, it wouldn't last all that long unless we buy non-perishables, which would be cringe.
Literally just buy a bunch of peanut butter and some
Don't-
jelly, and just have a bunch of
Don't
peanut
we have
butter
a
jellies.
freeze? Don't we have a freezer to put like any
No, we
foods
reminder
that like?
we jettisoned that out.
Can't we
wait,
buy a new freezer?
Did we ever repair the freezer after we put the Richter zombie in it? Richter zombie turned into sludge. We blew up the freezer, and then I think we just didn't have a freezer. Did we ever
No,
fix that?
you've never fixed it.
We need to fix
I'll go buy a new
We have enough
freezer.
money to buy a new freezer.
Wait, how much money do we have?
Too
We have,
much.
like,
Uh,
we have a lot of platinum, and
30
one platinum coin is like 100 gold coins.
30 gold and 9,975 platinum.
We're millionaires.
Okay,
We're like,
I honest to God think that we should probably split this up so that way it's a lot easier instead of going, okay, how much from the ship funds do we want to take, and then also have a fund solely for the ship funds just to make everyone's lives a little bit easier.
You want to do division?
I really do.
It's short
I don't.
division. It's easy.
Is it?
I really
Yes.
don't.
Wait, it's not. It's long division because it's a long number.
How many of you are there? 5?
That's not what long division
There's
means.
5 of us, and we can't divide all that number
If
of
the number-
platinum coins by.
So, hear me out. You each take 1,000 platinum. There's 4,975 platinum left.
Yes. Okay. Let's do that. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Very
simple.
cool.
Makes
I don't have to free up
literally
any RAM
everybody's
space.
lives immediately easier because cool, we don't have to keep worrying about taking from ship funds because we all have our own funds.
The ship funds are nearly infinite.
I know. I sometimes I hate D&D Beyond because they don't give you an option to change the conversion rate. So according to D&D, like it's still doing like 1 platinum is 10 gold. So according to D&D, it's like only freaking 10,000 worth of gold that I have.
All right, 1,000 platinum. Add to inventory. There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. Now that we have our own individual money,
What's Arlie gonna do?
I don't know. I just know that I need some magic items at some point because Arlie fucking weak.
I was thinking the same thing, but also first we're taking you to get your driver's test done.
Do I have to? I'd rather like go on like a cute date with someone or some shit like that. That sounds more fun.
Wouldn't you
Yeah,
like to
well, guess
drive your
what?
date somewhere?
Exactly.
Why would I do that when they can drive for me? That's way more fun.
Okay,
I
so
hope you don't survive to see the next sunrise.
Oh
Anyways.
my god.
Also,
Dead silence washes over.
I probably should have asked Chaos before he went to the library if he could search up what the scion of the end and it was. I totally
You know
forgot to
what?
ask him if he could do that.
It just so happens. It just so happens that as Chaos is sitting at the library, like looking up in the directory about anything related to Rost or anything, he does in fact remember that Arlie mentioned hearing that in a dream, and he looks that up as well.
Man, I hope he remembers to do that and definitely did hear through the fourth wall me say that. God, we are so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay,
Anyway,
so you're gonna look up. You're gonna try and search for sign of the end as well.
yeah, just like anything related to it.
Okay. In this instance, I want you to roll an investigation check.
Okay. So I'm gonna use twists on this. By the way, we have some to burn.
You can use up to 3. How do you wish to use them?
Okay, so I can either add it to the roll, or can I do a? I'm gonna use 3 to make the number bigger.
Okay.
Okay, and what is investigation? It's intelligence. Good, because I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
You are not a smart lad.
No. My wisdom is debatable. It's selective.
No.
not your wisdom, your intelligence. You're not a smart
Yeah, I know.
lad.
Okay, so that's a 17 plus nothing.
So you start looking, you search, you scour, and you don't find anything that you think is relative. You do find some sort of recipe for a brioche called sign in the end.
I print that out, and I'm going to give it to Chappie.
What is it?
It's a recipe for a brioche called the Scion of the End.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh, maybe that's what that voice wanted me to find. The recipe.
Please, no. We're not this dumb. I refuse to let us be this dumb in canon.
No. They make a good
That's
point.
that's it. That's the sign I needed. I am to become a chef too.
I can teach you everything I know. Not that it'll do you any good. I don't think you'll learn anything.
To become a chef too, electric blue.
So that's all I can find is the recipe, nothing
more.
else?
That's all you find. You don't find anything
All right.
else.
Dang. Well, I fold up a printout of the recipe in my shirt pocket. I pay like the 10 cents or however much it costs to print things at this library. And I leave the library, like, suspecting that history may be being covered up by something.
The old lady at the counter says, "Everyone, copper."
I hand her 5, and I tell her to keep the change.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 4 change. 1.
No, keep the change. Keep the change, ma'am.
3,
Ma'am.
4.
Ma'am.
Here you go, Sonny.
Okay, I deposit the rest of the copper in the take a copper, leave a copper cup, and I walk away before she can give them back.
As you do.
As I do. And then I'm gonna go find Chappie and like hand him off that recipe and just be like, yeah, I didn't find anything.
Man, I thought you said I'm gonna go fight Chappie, and I'm like, what?
No, not yet.
Sounds
Not
accurate.
yet. All right. So you start heading back to the ship, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah, if that's where Chappie is, unless you guys were grocery shopping or something.
Chappie was going grocery shopping, I think, right?
Yeah.
Chappie's grocery
I wanted,
shopping.
Yeah, I would probably do the grocery shopping.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you how many rations you intend to buy.
I'd
Yes.
probably buy half a year's worth of rations, so 6 months.
Half a year, so 360 divided by 2, so...
How much does a new freezer cost, by the way? Because we do need a new freezer.
And I would buy a new freezer too.
180 rations, so that would be 90 gold.
Alright, I would spend 90 gold on the food.
Yep.
And then how much would the freezer cost?
The freezer. Alright, so you go to... after you do some ration shopping, you start looking around, trying to find, like, appliance shops and whatnot.
Yeah.
You do find an appliance shop, and you do see they're selling freezers. And you find that they're selling a few ship freezers that would fit on, like, a mothership, as opposed to, like, home freezers and stuff.
Alright.
And once you find them, you find that the pricing on them is quite steep. The
Brandon.
cheapest one you find looks to be running about 400 platinum.
Worth it.
How many platinum do I get to spend?
You got 1,000 to spend as personal, I think.
I mean, I think it would be fair for the ship to pay you back, since that is purchased for the entire ship. So I think, like, if you got that, it should be a.
I would like to haggle the price down.
Okay.
Oh.
Like, I don't know, this seems to be quite a bit for just a simple freezer that can survive the vacuum of space. It's pretty cold out there
Mm-hmm.
already.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. The person behind the counter looks to be a elf. Their hair is orange and leafy. Which some of you may know means that's an autumn ladrin.
Yeah.
14.
You succeed. The shopkeeper got a natural 1, so.
I rolled a 2.
Hell yeah, critical failure on haggling.
You succeeded by 1 point.
Let's go.
It's still a critical fail on their part.
So,
Thank God I have a plus 12 on persuasion.
she shrugs a little bit and says, "You're right, and it's also a little beat up. 300 plat.
Sounds like a deal to me.
All right. And you paying out of pocket, or is that going to come out of ship funds?
I'll pay out of pocket.
Okay.
I was gonna say it is for the ship. I mean,
It is for the ship, but Feck doesn't really value money, which is definitely weird for someone with a guild license.
Okay.
The legitimacy of this guild license is questionable.
Much like Arlie's driver license.
Oh yeah.
speaking
Hello,
of my
welcome,
driver's
Captain.
license, are we at the DMV?
Pretty good, pretty good. Are you guys at the
Oh.
DMV? Okay, it's you and Vincent at the DMV, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you guys are at the DMV. The SVD.
SVD.
The DSV, the Department of Space Vehicles, we settled on.
Yes.
No, the
Department of
SVD.
Space Vehicles.
Nah,
the
the
DSV. DSV.
Nah, the SVD, the Space Vehicle Department.
Okay, that works.
Either way, it works.
Yes, you guys are there, and you see the counters are manned by some of the oldest people you have ever seen.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no!
And you'd
my
see
worst
there's
fear, old people.
And when you walk in the front door, you already see there's a line going like 40 people back.
Oh, you didn't get an appointment. That's where they get ya.
See, this is why I didn't want to come here. Can't and say we tried. Like,
You know what? You know what? This is the one time I'm going to agree with you. Let's not wait. Well, I can only assume it would be 2 hours for this 40-minute line.
Yeah, we have lots. Everyone here's an OC.
Yeah,
yeah, we're all playing D&D characters.
Harley,
I'm a gnome cleric.
Vincent,
Although
Feck.
Trashy's playing herself.
Yeah, Trashy's the only one.
Where's everyone else?
So I am a half-elf sorcerer named Arlena.
I'm a gnome cleric named Coas, but everybody calls me Chaos. Well, my friends do anyway.
Where's everyone else?
Trashy is
Arlena's been calling you Chaos because everyone else does. She does not know that is not your real name.
There's Coas.
It may as well be. People just read it wrong, so he's just used to it. He's accepted it.
I think that's everyone.
There are some who call me
people.
Chat.
Is it Coas?
I mean, there's a few people.
Yeah.
I mean, a few people call.
Wait.
A few people. I've noticed a few people call me Arlena instead of Arlena.
It's supposed to be Coas. Why is it spelled Kaos?
Because I think you may have you may have renamed it wrong. Because okay, session 1 it was Coas, but like you kept reading it as Chaos, and so eventually I just stopped like trying to correct you.
Gotcha. Okie dokie.
Yeah, no. Sometime in some languages, the vowel that gets pronounced is the second one. So that might be like why you probably didn't think to pronounce it coas.
Alright. So, you're at the DMV, big long line. Vincent and Arlena. You're at the VSD, big long line. SVD.
Yeah, I think we just
we are
agreed that we're
just
not
gonna
going to wait
leave.
2 hours.
Yeah, we are not
Yeah,
waiting
we're just gonna.
3 hours.
Should we like go do something else and tell the others we did visit the DMV?
You also see
But we're-
you also see a sign up at the front that says estimated wait time 9 hours.
Yeah, nah, fuck that. No, we're just gonna have to teach you how to fly manually. Second, you know what? Let's go do something fun. Let's go find a magic shop.
Oh boy!
I sure hope nothing mob related happens on this journey to the magic shop.
You guys go to the magic shop. Did you guys go to the one that you went to before?
We've been here before?
Yes.
When?
Back when you met the Emperor?
This
Yeah,
might
we've
have
all been here before. Remember when I got diamonds and we were all in the magic shop and you got your necklace removed that was cursed?
Oh, I thought that was on the race planet.
No,
I thought
that was here.
too.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
no, we didn't have a big panoramic view of the raceway planet. We just had a map for that one.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's go to the magic shop, and if there's nothing interesting there, we could probably find another one.
Okay. So you guys go to the magic shop that you were at before. I forget what it was called. And
Do you want me to warn this person?
And you once again see the nerdy elven girl behind the counter that you saw before. Hello, what can I do for you?
Hello.
We're just. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying hello.
We're just looking around, seeing if anything catches our eye.
I see. Well, are you looking for anything specific? You've been here before, you know. You can't really see everything, but I can definitely, if you're looking for something, I can see what I've got and try and bring it to you. The shop is very small. There's the walls, and that's really it. You don't really see anything on the walls.
I think when I was here last time, I was interested in either cloak of protection or I can't remember what the other thing was, but
Yes, cloak of protection. She quickly swipes on her little tablet in front of her, and the walls start.
oh wait, I already have a cloak of protection. Never mind. I don't.
All right.
Stupid.
And the walls start moving again, and down drops a cloak of protection in a little case.
I'm gonna ask if they have something. Target question: how far up in the rarity chain do the items go?
There's the potential for many things.
All right. I'm gonna ask if they have in stock a robe of stars.
And that's the one that just gives you a +1 bonus to saving throws, right?
It gives you a +1 bonus to saving throws. It allows. It has 6 stars. that each can cast magic missile at 5th level, and they recharge daily at dusk, but you have to roll like 1d6 to see how many stars you get back. And you can also go to the astral plane. I can send you a link to the item.
Yeah, I see it. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those in stock. I had one on back order, but it never arrived.
That is unfortunate.
I haven't gotten stock in quite a while, actually. Is there anything else you would be interested in?
Out of character, I'm literally googling what items works best for a sorcerer, especially my type of sorcerer, because I don't know. Like I don't know what is actually a good item for a sorcerer. I
May I introduce you to Wikidot, the site that literally has every single magic item ever, which is the resource I go to every time I want to look for
well,
cool magic items.
I'm just trying to look. I'm trying. What I'm trying to find is like what people suggest for my type of sorcerer, and uh,
You know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna ask if they have a ring of free action in stock.
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it!
this might be an item. Hold on.
Can you send a ping to this ship as I'm going to write down the ship's comm code, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
If you have either of those two in stock.
Sure. Granted, I think the Robe of Stars should have been here about a month ago. So I'm assuming the Mafia is probably holding up deliveries again.
Oh. Okay. Wait, the Mafia?
The Mafia.
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pursuing this quest line. Because you weren't here to do the casino.
No. I get it. But the Mafia, have the Mafia been holding up people again?
Yeah.
We never did anything about it. We just left, and now we're back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Um,
it.
do you have a Far Realm shard?
She swipes along her tablet.
Man.
I do not.
It's literally the perfect item for like my subclass.
I do not seem to have one now.
Alright, let me just keep thinking that. AKA, let me look at what items works best.
Would anyone else like anything?
You have a broom of flying?
No. Those don't exist. And why would you need one? You have a ship, don't you? How else would you have gotten here?
For one, those do exist! And
Do you
two...
have a ring of... Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I was gonna say, do you have a ring of protection?
As a matter of fact, we just got one in stock the other day. She swipes on her tablet, and the walls start curling in again and folding around and messing around. Oh, I know, it's a real item. She said what she said. And you would see a little ring in a little glass container, and it's marked at 112 gold.
Okie dokie. I will give you 1 platinum and 12 gold pieces.
Ah, most excellent. Thank you very much. And the container opens, and you can take the ring.
I will take the ring.
Is there anything else I can do for you, folks?
Hmm. Do you need anything else, Vincent? Hello?
Hello? God?
I I was asking if Vincent had anything else he needed.
No, because I'm just gonna stop naming items since they're all just not here. Probably all held up by the mafia.
Do you have something to track the mafia?
Is okay.
The
I
ring
know
of
this
fine
might
mafia?
this
Protect me.
might sound like a. Oh, sorry.
No, go on. I mean, I'm not here. I'm
This
still
might
providing food.
this might sound like a weird request, but are you able to pull up items based off of like what other people frequently buy? Like, for example, let's say someone who uses mostly firearms, what like would you be able to pull up weapons related to that or items related to that?
If you have a preference on things, I could try and pull up some things that you might like.
Okay, Vincent, do you have any preference on items that you might want? Maybe she has something else that you don't even know about.
Vincent,
Yes. What's up?
did you hear anything that was
Uh,
said?
No. I spaced out.
so what Arlena suggested was like searching up based off of like preferences, aka like being like, oh, items that help with fire or people who use firearms. It was the example she gave. So she was asking if you had any preferences on magic items. That way, if they had anything that you weren't aware of but might be helpful to you,
As far as I know, there's not many magic items that actually help with firearms.
he might have some homebrew stuff.
Do you have any magic items that may assist with firearms or any form of exotic firearms?
As a matter of fact, I think I do.
Oh my god.
Hold on, ban the bot real quick.
I actually get a yes to a question. Holy shit.
She swipes on her tablet and the walls start churning once again until a couple little containers pop out. You see one of them looks like almost a silencer or a dampener to go on the front of a gun. Another one looks like some form of module meant to be placed into a munition slot. And another one looks like some sort of gauntlet. And she says, "These are the ones that I think would be best for someone who is a firearms marksman. This is a gauntlet that adds a. Now we speak in mechanical sense, so it's not actually her. This is a gauntlet that adds a bonus to hit of your proficiency. So I think at level 10, it's a what, +3?
uh,
Level 10, it's +4 proficiency.
Okay, then an extra +4 to hit, basically. For the time being, until you guys get better proficiencies.
Damn. So
That would put me at a
essentially, with
plus
the
14.
yeah. Essentially, with that glove, you essentially have expertise with your attack to hit rolls.
Hell yeah.
That's essentially what it does.
What are the other 2 items?
This is a carved accelerator, as she points to what looks like a muzzle or a muffler or whatever you want to call it, a dampening. And she
A
says,
suppressor.
every shot fired out of this, that's a physical shot, mind you, gets accelerated beyond its maximum velocity and adding an additional dive damage.
Oh my god, it's a railgun attachment.
All right, and the 3rd item?
And this is liable to make your weapons munitions magical in property.
Ooh.
So say regular gun bullets would be magical for the purposes of overcoming resistances.
Those are all good.
Those are all pretty good, yeah.
And how much are all of them? Like the price of each of them?
You'd see each one has a price tag. The gauntlet has a price tag of 700 gold. The muzzle muffler silencer looking thing has a price tag of 17 platinum. And
Jeez.
and the munitions has a price tag of 20 gold.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
I
out of
now I'm gonna
character
ask
important.
I was gonna
Oh,
ask,
sorry.
are any of these I have to attune to?
I was gonna also ask that.
Only the gauntlet.
I could do all that. This is all options. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy all 3.
Okay.
Because this can only go well.
Only.
You buy all 3. Before you buy all 3, I will mention Richter's gun is not compatible with the 2 attachments because it fires already magical bullets that aren't physical bullets.
And I'm assuming I can accelerate the bullets even faster.
Correct. So, but they are good
So,
for your
yeah.
basic pistol or your basic revolver or pretty much
I have
any,
no ammo for that thing. I just remembered that. Oh wait, we weren't going off of ammo, were we?
or pretty much any basic ammo. Yeah, you didn't have to keep track of it.
Yeah, and this would just make my ammo magical by nature. So okay, you know what? Yeah, no, that works. That tracks. Okay, this works.
And theoretically, they're equipable to other weapon types.
Okay.
So eventually, when you get a shotgun.
Yeah. All right, so that's 2 attunement slots then now being used. Okay. Because I don't have to attune to a Richter's sidearm, do I?
No, you don't.
Okay, good. That means I have 1 attunement slot left. Okay, could you send me all that so I can put it down the post-it note?
I'll send it later.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you have any leads onto where the Mafia may be hanging out at?
Oh, if they're holding up supply routes, so they're definitely somewhere at the dock doing nasty
Alright.
shit.
Also, how much total did you say that would be, by the way, price-wise?
700 gold plus 20 gold plus 17 platinum.
So 720 gold, plus 17 platinum. If you want to convert that to platinum, That is 24 platinum and 20 gold. If I did my math correctly, that should be
Okay,
the
so
converted.
17 platinum. You said 240 gold, correct?
720, I think it was.
Correct. 720.
And then 24 gold.
720 gold total, and 17 platinum
okay.
total.
Okay, I will just
What?
minus off 73 platinum and call it there. Call that a day.
Excuse you, huh?
What? You are not doing math correct. Okay. All right, 700. We're doing the conversion of 100. So 1 platinum equals 100 gold pieces. So if you were to convert the 700 to platinum, that would be 7 platinum. So you only need to subtract 24 platinum and 20 gold.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
You hit me with so many numbers.
Okay,
24
so
platinum and 20
just
gold.
subtract.
24 platinum
Just
and 20 gold. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I will help you with converting platinum from
I
now
only have
on.
4 gold. Can I hand them a platinum and get change back?
Arlena will pay for you.
Yes,
Hold on.
you can hand the platinum over.
No,
and get...
Arlena
I
will
am
pay.
minusing. Okay, I am minusing off the 24 platinum. That is correct. Correct.
Yep, 24 platinum.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I only have 9 gold. Okay, so we do have to use a platinum. Never mind.
Okay.
I didn't realize I only had 9 gold coins. Or gold coins. Okay.
Math is hard, chat. Apparently.
Okay, so if you are you telling her to keep the change, or do you want change back? I can do that math for you if you need me to.
I don't. Just tell them to keep the change. Like, I can feel myself slowly getting a headache, so I'm like, nope, let's just move on.
Earlier, would just pat him on the back as we leave with her magic item.
Listen,
Okay, let's get you back.
when you throw a lot of numbers at me fast, it fucks up my brain.
So you got
Sorry,
7,
I'm
19,
used
24,
to-
97, 48. You keeping up?
Not like that, Taiga.
Explorer
used to
taking
fast
IRL
numbers.
psychic damage right now.
I really am.
I'm used to fast numbers, so it's
Alright. So what's everyone doing?
Well, I was gonna go meet up with Feck at the grocery store to show him the brioche recipe and like.
I'd say you and Feck get to the ship at the same time.
Yeah. I
need
show off
to
the freezer.
change.
All right, let's try not to blow this one up, huh?
No promises. It wasn't that bad. It was like 300 platinum.
All right, that's a pretty good deal. I didn't really find anything useful at the library. I tried to look up that Scion of the End thing Arlie mentioned, Dead End, I think, unless I found this though, it might be useful. It's a brioche recipe. I don't know, maybe you'd like it.
I could probably work something with it.
Yeah, so I reach into my pocket and hand you the paper.
And I look it over, try to read the recipe.
You look it over as a chef, and the ingredients are so outlandish and uncalled for, it catches you by surprise.
All right, I'll make it.
Taiga actually gonna have to write that brioche recipe.
What do you mean I'm gonna have to write it? As if I don't already have it written because it's important.
Oh, it actually is? Okay.
No,
So you think Tiger would just give us something that wasn't important?
As a goof? Yeah, 100%.
Stares at the girl with the weasel.
Girl with the weasel is the brioche recipe.
The real brioche recipe was the orphan we found along the way.
So I'm guessing everyone's getting back to the ship right about now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to attune to my new ring.
Mm-hmm. So Feck's back with the groceries in the freezer. Star's back with a lack of knowledge.
As always.
Arlena
So-
and Vincent are both back with some fancy new items.
I am going to ask Vincent and Arlie if they like found anything interesting at the magic shop.
Okay. So we're all back on the ship, right? Correct.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we should deal with the mafia.
Why?
Well, they're holding up shipments that could be kind of important. I would not, you know, be too surprised if they're also holding up, food and ingredients that you could be using as well.
Is it is it possible that they redacted information from the library?
Probably.
Could we first attune to our magical item? I really want to have this ring before we do anything that could get us, into conflict.
Have we ever gotten into conflict when talking to the mafia?
I don't know, but considering how often we get into fights with random people, I would say a lot.
Mm, I
Either
don't like
way,
your.
even if there's no conflict, better be safe than sorry. This ring costed quite a bit and could be useful.
All right.
So,
I guess they'll start
so
cooking
I
us
need,
some dinner while we wait.
yeah. I mean, Vincent also has an item he can attune to as well. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, should be handy in the future.
Yeah, I think we should maybe at least investigate the mob because there's a chance that they have information about like all the stuff that's been going on that they might be keeping to themselves because like to use it. I don't have anything else to do on the ship though, so I'm probably just gonna pet the dinosaur and then hang out in my room.
Alright, well, spend I spend an hour attuning to my ring.
As you do. You spend an hour tuning to your ring, you pet the dinosaur.
I'm also going to be working on putting the other things onto my other gun while also tuning to the thing.
Feck is cooking, you're doing gun work.
Wait, I just realized
Cool.
I could put the hold on. No, wait, no, that's a cannon. Never mind. I was about to say I could put the muzzle accelerator on Trashy's cannon, but that's a cannon, not something I could put a muzzle on.
I
You can put a
now
muzzle on
have an
Trashy.
No, that's I'm the muzzle. I
Does that mean Arlena's gonna sit on my face?
I mean, if you let
Well,
her.
if they're the muzzle, it'd probably be the other way around.
You right.
Anyways, but yeah, I now have a fucking AC of 17, and holy shit, my highest saving throw is a plus 11 to charisma now.
Mm-hmm.
I am very happy.
And so everyone has a small break. Just a little break. A little me time. And since we're here and everyone's relaxed a little bit, I want everyone to roll a d100.
No,
It's been a while. It's been a
I
while.
refuse. You can't make me.
I don't remember what this is for.
This is for bullshit.
Okay.
Because
I'm
we're gonna
cool.
wake up with penis noses.
Oh God, That's fine.
63, baby.
That's a 19.
Okay.
23. I'm very hungry. I'm gonna go get food.
I'm very
For the
hungry. I'm getting food. I'm Aimsley.
Oh.
From now on, Arlena, for a while, for a little while, as a little crown appears on your head, creatures within 30 feet of you, at the start of your turn, gain 5 temporary hit points.
Oh.
Are we all rolling? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 63.
I'll roll in D100s. All right.
Yeah. Feck, you spawn. You basically cast Entangle on yourself as a bunch of vines appear around you.
I can use these in the cooking. I cut the vines off and add them to the different pots and stews.
I rolled a flat 40.
I rolled a 34.
Explorer, roll 2d10.
Oh Christ.
69.
All right, so first number's a 4. Second number's a 7.
Okay, so 11. Alright. Do it again.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's an 8. And that's a 1, so 9.
Okay, that's a 9. Now do it again.
Oh my god. I'm scared. That's a 10. That's a 3, so 13.
Okay, that's a 13.
Okay, do it again.
Now do it again. Okay,
8
no,
times, I
I'm just screwing with you. The 11 is all you need. I just want you to think you're rolling your stats for a moment.
Oh my god. Wait, so what's happening?
I just wanted to give you a little jump scare as you gain 11 health.
Oh.
Alright, what did you get, Star?
I got a
Well,
34.
unfortunately, I am max HP, so... Yeah.
I assumed it was 10 HP.
Wait, is it
The
just...
next time you cast any damaging spell, Star, its effects will be multiplied by 10.
Jesus Christ! What the
Quickly,
fuck?
cast the cantrip on somebody.
No. I'm gonna save that in my back pocket.
Cast Fireball!
I don't have Fireball. It's not a cleric spell.
Learn Fireball!
I can't learn Fireball. It's not a cleric spell.
Then why are you even here? I
To
can
keep
learn
your asses
fireball.
alive.
Watch. Make some Molotov cocktail.
I did that. It missed.
Even I can learn Fireball. I just haven't chosen to.
Chaos cast Sunbeam. Oh yeah, it's multiplied by 10. That's 80 d10. Let's go!
Jesus Christ.
Does it against a rogue. Make saving.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Alright. And we just need Trashi to come back for hers.
So yeah, just Arlena just walks out with a crown on her head. You said like 5 temp HP to people within 30 feet?
Yep, 5 HP to people within 30 feet at the start of each of Arlena's turns.
Okay.
You bought a hat?
What? What hat? I don't have a hat.
It's a
What's
little,
that on your head?
it's a little purple crown.
She 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 like puts her hand on her head. When did that get there? What the fuck? I'm gonna look in a mirror. Does it look good? Is it a bad tiara or a good crown? Or like, huh? Like, how's it look? Is it a pretty one?
It looks all right. It kind of goes with your outfit too, because purple is like complementary to yellow.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Is it Feck growing vines?
Yeah.
Like, oh god, what happened to you?
So,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've just learned to accept things and move on.
It's this, but purple.
Hope you don't mind having vines with dinner tonight.
ooh, I
Well, we
like
could use more
that.
roughage. Guys,
I
I'm
know
starting
it's
to.
temper. Oh, sorry.
That was just, guys, I'm starting to think that something is very, very wrong with the ship because it seems
Yeah.
like every time we leave the ship and come back, we get here and then weird stuff happens. In fact, and then he starts like patting down his own face and he's just like, "Do I look normal to you guys? Is anything different?"
You look as normal as ever.
All right.
You look like you could hurt someone. I don't know why.
For some reason,
You look like you could do 10 times the spell damage on your next attack spell.
For some reason,
Is that
for some reason, you've got a blue tiefling tail.
Yeah, you look normal to me.
doesn't even match my actual skin color?
Have you always had a tail?
What? And then I check. Do I actually?
Yes.
Oh, great.
And the tip is on fire.
Okay. Charmander.
Okay, Charmander.
Alright, well, when I can fix that, I try to chop their tail
No.
off.
Whoa. No, I grab it in my hands, but like being careful not to touch the flame to me. I'm just like, nah. It'll go away on its own. Experience has taught us that this is going to go away on its own. I hope.
You
Does
can hope,
Vincent
but I'm just saying, I have a permanent solution right here.
Does Vincent look different?
I'm back. Sorry I left so suddenly.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
no,
okay.
it's all good. It's all good, Trashy.
Yours is creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you gain advantage on their next effect that involves a saving throw.
Cool.
Which I think is everyone at the moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Everyone. And then I hold up a mirror and look at myself and smile.
Smile.
Nice. You are the creature of your choice.
No, everyone's the creature.
Hell yeah.
The creature
So
from the
I have
future?
It said
I have
everyone, not everyone, but like all creatures that I can see, right?
All creatures of
Or
your
creatures that I
choice
can-
within 30 feet of you.
Yeah. So yeah, I look at everybody, they all get it, and then I hold up a mirror and look at myself, so I also get it.
So Trashy has a thing that can give it all of us advantage so long as we're within 30 feet of her, and I have a thing that gives all of us 5 temp HP when they're 30 feet within 30 feet of me. All right, me and Trashy are just gonna hold hands the entire combat next.
All right, everyone group up.
Yeah,
We
that's why
want
you want to
fireball
hold hands with
formation.
Trashy in the next combat.
We are absolutely holding hands.
All right, everyone group up. We want to be in fireball formation. Let's go.
Fireball formation.
Fireball
Jesus
formation,
Christ.
activate!
All right. So yeah. And other than that, your short rest goes without any issues.
All right, well, you said we should go talk to the
Well done.
mafia.
Well, I don't think we should talk to them. We should investigate them.
Oh,
I mean, I know. Did we decide if the joke about Arlena possibly having an uncle in the mafia was canon or not?
Nobody knows.
I think that's like a feat called criminal contact or something.
Nope, I am a noble. I do not have criminal contact. What is my
I
noble
have thieves'
background
can.
give
That's
me?
about
Hold on.
it. So
I get
I can
I
talk
get
to thieves.
position of privilege. I get
Can I have criminal contact?
No.
If anybody
get-
would, it would be you or Feck.
Mm-hmm.
position of privilege. Thanks
Why would
to
it be the card-holding guild member or the princess? Huh? Is it because I'm a goblin and they're a raccoon? You think we have criminal contacts? You're right, but
We both just have ties to the same organization separately.
You know, if it wasn't for my uncle, your uncle, that's my uncle. What do you mean?
I mean, technically, I don't know. I'm not sure if this would be helpful, but the noble background does give me the position of privilege feature, which basically gives. I was hoping maybe let me find a way to be like, oh hey, you random person, do you know anything about the mafia? By the way, I'm noble.
Alright.
I don't know.
So you guys want to go investigate the mafia then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
Yeah.
oh no!
I was gonna jokingly have Arlena call her uncle if it was canon that joke, but I don't know if I should.
Buddy.
Alright. So you guys go down to roundabouts where the dock yards, the ship, the delivery yards, whatever you want to call it. Space docks.
We're space docking here.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I love space docking. It's the best type of docking.
And
That's your favorite type of docking? That's a shock.
there's people loading and unloading cargo pretty much all over the docks. There's forklifts, all
Oh,
that fun stuff.
we're docking and we're loading. Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus has nothing to do with this at all.
And that reminds me of another. That reminds me of another thing.
Huh?
When someone's down and they say, "Oh, you poor soul," leave my financial situation out of this, damn it. That's all. I don't know why I thought of that, but I did.
What you think?
No,
Therefore you
I
are.
was thinking.
I am.
I do not think, therefore I do not am.
I was literally about
They
to
always-
say the same thing. I unmuted and everything.
Well, that's why I said, oh
I
man, you
stole
think
that.
therefore
I
you are.
stole that from my friend Julius.
They always say you should think twice. I don't even think once.
Thinking is for people with thoughts.
Yeah, my thought privileges were revoked.
But Arlie's right there.
I just got that.
It's a slow burn.
Mine and Arby's romance.
Hmm. Do I have this?
Oh man.
still
Anyways,
a
I'm gonna fuck your
certain
wife.
Excuse you,
Good for you, buddy.
Tyler?
Tyler's your wife?
I thought Chonk was your wife.
No. It's a joke because the character is running in sin.
Ah.
You make jokes?
I do. Damn, did I get rid of that one thinking you guys weren't gonna come back here? Crazy. I have to make
Oh.
I have to make more
That's
stands.
crazy.
That was crazy once.
Suggest we go back to a previous thing. Got rid of the thing.
I just didn't want you going into ship combat without any upgraded ships.
Fair.
I'd feel like an asshole having said, "Hey, level up your ships," and then sending you into ship combat before anyone got the chance to level them up.
That's fair.
Womp womp. Anyway.
It's all right.
Also, I'm glad we got rid of that bot
So-
in chat.
So again, you guys
I don't
are at the docks.
Was that a bot? Or was it just an odd... Okay, we're at the docks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys are at the docks, and yeah, the thing I banned was a bot.
Oh, okay.
There's a viewer bot.
Yeah.
You know the type.
I love them. They're one of my best. They're one of my best chatters.
3 views on Skip.
Cheap viewers, let's go. Well, the only person who likes to yell at, call attention to them because I think they're funny as hell. And also, they hold so much mystery. Like, do they even work? I doubt it.
The new generation of viewer bots are wild. They come in and insult you.
Right?
Really?
It's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They literally go into your
I'd
chat
like
like,
to
"Hey,
leave.
this chat's so dead. It's I can hear the crickets chirping.
Yeah. Hold
Make
on.
sure you oh yeah, that's what makes you want to click on the link."
We've banned 3 over the course of this chat already. Crickets in the chat? Man, come check out our chat bot.
Wow, I like
She-
you say chatbot and immediately we go to an ad on your stream.
I think the weirdest thing to me is how do you even use a chatbot? Like, they're just gonna send random nonsense chat messages
Yeah,
every now and then.
pretty much.
Like, you're doing that for me for free at this point.
Pog.
Cheap
excuse me.
cheap viewers on streamaboo.com. Remove the space.
Oh, I love.
Cheap viewers on
Do you
Lurch.
want to wait till the ad is over?
Man, where's your chat? You look so dead in here. Yes, I've been hit by 7 chat bots already today. It's only been an hour and a half.
Christ.
They will
Hang on,
either
I'm
not
not
show
muted.
up for an entire stream, or they will show up 20 times an hour.
Yeah. There's no in between. Or they'll wait 7 hours and then start showing up.
Yeah. Or they'll wait until your chat's actively active. I swear, when my chat's the most active, that's when they'll show up, trying to sneak a message in.
Alright. So again, you guys are on the docks. What do you
I
I'd like to.
guess.
Don't worry about this. This entire map is for later.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'd like to look around and see if anyone's at the dock.
Yeah, there's people.
Is there anybody?
There's people loading and unloading cargo all over the docks. Just random employees, forklifts.
Oh my god, they're forklifts.
All right,
certified?
I've got this.
I
Don't
could've been
worry, I
forklift
have
certified.
a plan.
What's your plan, Arlie?
I'm going to undo a button on my dress and
I
walk
was
up to
about-
one of
No,
I was about to
No.
say, if
Arlie,
you, I swear to
no.
God, if you say you're about to try to seduce one of these people,
Let her cook. Let her cook.
No, she's.
I'm the chef here. No.
Okay, then
You
you go
should
try
stay
to
out of the
seduce the
kitchen.
mobsters.
So I walk up to these these dock workers with my cleavage in full view.
Uh-huh.
Tibby.
I cannot stop looking at the titty. It is very clear and obvious that I have a one-track mind.
do any of the workers look at Arlena or Arlena's tit?
This is your attempt at seduction.
I just want to. I'm just walking over, seeing it, and then pay attention to me, and maybe see if I can strike up a conversation with any who look towards my way.
I would dare to say performance check.
A performance check.
Yep. Sorry, I was stretching.
All right. Let's see. What do I have in front? I got a +5 to performance. Well, that's a natural 1 for a total of 6. So I just imagine Arlena trips on her heel and just falls face first into the dock.
I don't know. I was thinking of the. I don't know why my first thought was like one of the boobs pop like a balloon.
Oh my god!
No.
Just deflates. And you're just like, that was real. How did that happen?
So yeah, Arlena just fucking trips, falls face first into the fucking docks, and breaks a fucking heel on her high heels.
Oh my god.
Well,
I help Arlena up.
Do any of the workers try to help me up?
I don't think any of them are getting paid enough for this, honestly.
all the workers are too busy.
Well,
You help Arlena
that
up.
didn't
Arlena's
work at all.
You help Arlena up. Arlena's breastly.
Boobs,
I am
boobed,
clearly
boobed.
drooling. There is like a pool, like slowly forming out my mouth.
Jeez.
Well, Trashi, do
I
you
don't
have
say
any
anything.
plans?
Oh, yeah. Pew ship. Yeah.
Are you okay? You seem distracted by something.
Yeah. There's just a lot on my mind. It's weighing quite breastily, I mean heavy, on me. Like I'm
Okay.
sweating. I look like a bald man in like I don't know. I'm fucking sweating. That's it. I'm just moist. I'm a sweaty pig.
Arlena does not button up the entire time.
Yeah, just thirsty trashy for the next foreseeable yes.
For the foreseeable, yes.
Yup.
As one do.
Anyone else have a plan? I
Okay,
don't
so-
think Trashy's having any thoughts.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I notice anybody shady? Like, is there anybody in a pinstripe suit with a Tommy gun? Or I'm kidding, but I am doing a perception check.
Okay.
It's funny that you mentioned that.
Oh?
You
Why
see
is that
Danny
funny?
DeVito.
Oh, Pokemon villain is my Pokemon.
I rolled a 1, guys. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Alright.
God
You know
damn.
what?
Wow, we are rolling bad.
Ones
You know
are
what?
being
I'm
handed
gonna
out
do-
like crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna do the most casual thing ever of put in some earbuds
I wanna-
and walk down the dock.
Hang on. I want to know what I don't notice with my 1.
First things first. Star, you're distracted. The boobs are too big.
Damn, everyone just be distracted by boobs.
Like, you may not be thirsty. You may be thinking,
Might
she
have
needs
to
to
make a
cover them. That's ridiculous.
I'm trying to figure out how actually gravity is allowing this to happen. How is the top staying up at this point? It's a mystery.
It's really not.
Like,
It's
you
just
know that
not
character
staying
from
up.
Bound by Flame with the long hair? I imagine he's just trying to figure out how this works.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Toss this away.
Edwin's clothes are strange.
Well, Vincent, it looks like you're up next.
So
Oh my God,
Vincent,
he has AirPods in.
So Vincent, you're just gonna scroll down the docks. Yes.
Scroll.
Yes.
All right. What's your goal here?
My goal is to just see if I can notice anything as I'm strolling down the docks.
All right. So like perception check then.
Just
All right.
Can't
I
possibly.
swear, if you get a natural one, that is 3 natural ones in a row from 3 different people.
Nah.
Wow.
Not 20. Let's go.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness!
look, that's a 25. I'll take that.
Wait, is it actually?
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
What'd you do?
It was a 19 plus the 6, making that
Okay.
a 25. Who's Tiger? I see that hand. Get it away from my dice. Bad. Shoot.
Explorer, you have a problem. You've been hoarding dice for 8 sessions.
No, the dice pile must grow.
What
No.
dice pile?
Damn
This
it,
dice
controls
pile?
it. Nah.
So what does he notice?
Leave
What does he
my
What dice
notice?
pile?
Leave my dice alone.
What dice pile? This dice pile?
Yes, that dice pile. Leave it alone. I need those.
All right.
I actually need every single one of those.
So you're strolling down the docks with some music playing in your ears. I don't know. You're
Keeping
listening
it
to maybe
low,
Freebird. Maybe you're listening to Freebird. Who knows?
Nah. I'm listening to Personal Jesus. That's what we're listening to.
As long as you're not listening to Pumped Up Kicks, we good.
Hold on.
Mm,
Hold on. I know what you're listening to.
We're listening to Personal Jesus, the Johnny Cash version.
I need to open YouTube and get a link here.
Y'all are listening to Hatsune Miku.
Hold on.
You're
give me a
listening to 705, the weenie.
Weenie in the butt.
Here you go.
I know exactly what song you're listening to. How do I share again? Is it this one?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah. Okay. Share, copy. Alright. Theoretically, this should work. You listen to this
What else should
very
work?
clearly.
No. No. No.
what?
There's no
Nah.
cock like horse cock. Shut it.
No.
I have that entire album. I'm not gonna lie. Most of the other songs are pretty bangers.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do, motherfucker.
Dude, I used to live in the state that came from. I've met the singer.
Oh my god.
Wonderful. Alright. Now that joke's out of the way.
There is
Yes.
also another option of song I am listening to, but we'll move on.
So
Yes,
you're
please.
strolling down the dock, listening to your music, and you're looking around. You're trying to see if there's anything happening. They're having a whole fiasco behind you. Your friends, just one thing after another, and the rest of your friends are kind of stuck at trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
And you go around. You see. Not only are the dock people doing work, but it almost looks like some of them aren't actually dock people. You're noticing, like, their badges don't look quite right. Their uniforms are a little off. And a lot of the stuff that's being pulled out isn't getting just put down and set to the side to be taken wherever it's supposed to go. You see a lot of things going into a specific warehouse.
All right. I am going to make my. Hold on. I'm assuming it's like warehouse 5 or something. Just something generic like that.
It's a generic warehouse.
Yeah. Just gonna call it warehouse 5 or warehouse 13. Warehouse 13. There we go.
It's a man that turns into a house.
All right.
Every full moon, he was
All right,
bitten by a house.
All right. As my song ends, I'm gonna head back over, undo the AirPods, and go. All right, so some of these dock workers aren't dock workers, and you can tell which ones aren't because their badges are off, their clothes don't quite fit, and also they are kind of just putting stuff back into the boxes and taking it to a warehouse that's not where like the rest of the stuff isn't going. I think it's like warehouse 13.
Okay,
Isn't
so
that like a TV show? I'm sorry.
yeah, it was.
Yes,
It was a TV
yes,
show on the
that is the
Sci-Fi
entire
Channel.
reference I'm making. I am happy you got it.
I've never seen that show, but I've heard.
I have the entire disc set of it.
I have no clue what that is.
Warehouse 13 is about basically secret agents going to go collect
Anomalous artifacts. It's kind of like the
yes.
SCP Foundation, but less horror, like more like the X-Files. Please tell me you know about the X-Files.
Nope.
Yes. Taiga,
Okay,
you sat in
okay.
me every day of my life.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
It's okay. He does.
All right.
Media literacy is overrated. Anyway, so we got to get into that warehouse, right, guys?
Yep. All right.
You guys.
Okay.
You guys.
Well,
do-
I would say leave that to me, but I just broke a heel, so I'm no longer sexy.
No
Do you have spare
longer.
shoes?
When
Oh,
were you ever
snap.
sexy?
Hang on, does anybody have... I have mending because I'm a rock gnome. I cast mending on Arlena's shoe.
Oh, great! I'm sexy now. All right, I can.
I break the shoe.
Damn.
Okay, so how are we going to get into that warehouse, guys?
Leave it to me. I'm gonna go knock on the warehouse.
No. I put my hand on your shoulder. I don't know if I'm still tall enough to do that. I put my hand on your shoulder and I'm like, you had your chance.
All
Take
right.
the L.
So,
No, I want to do this. Let me do.
all right.
Let me have my.
No,
Let
Arlena,
them do this.
no.
Best case scenario, they die. Worst case scenario, they succeed.
All right. So here's my plan. My plan is that we try and get onto the roof of the warehouse, see if there's any skylights inside, make our way in, have the height advantage, and take out any thugs that we see.
So what you're saying is you need a distraction. Got it.
Never said that.
Oh boy!
I never said that once.
You're not gonna change their mind.
As you guys approach the warehouse, you see the front door, and you see the front door's unmanned.
I'm gonna.
Please just let me go knock on it.
No.
It will work. It will
No,
work.
it will not. It will fail
It's going to
spectacularly.
work.
It will be a tremendous failure.
No, it won't.
The party has rolled almost all ones today. It
Okay,
is
listen,
not
that means-
looking up.
That means that we got the bad rolls out of the way, and it can only be good rolls from here. And as I say that, I can
Yeah.
feel the gears of probability themselves turning against me and making me wrong.
Hey,
So
can you
anyway,
hey, can you roll just like a nothing burger roll real fast?
Who?
It's gonna be a nat 20. Okay, so our luck is currently in the middle. It's not made up its mind. Well, at least yours has. What's my luck gonna look like for the rest of the day?
Your guys.
All right, middle of the road. All right. Okay, so
Listen, the reason I rolled badly is I didn't ask the dice gods for a good roll. If I asked them for a good roll, they have
I
to give me a
spike the
good.
dice gods every day.
can we maybe get into some of the crates that they're loading into the warehouse and get into the warehouse that way?
Good
Well,
idea.
they check the crates before they take them in. I don't know how that's gonna work. Chaos.
Just let me do my idea. It will work. Trust me.
It's your idea to try and seduce them again.
No.
Okay, then what is your
Okay, then-
idea?
I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay.
Conversation to distract them, and then you guys sneak in.
You know what? That actually might work.
I'm still going to try and go onto the roof to see if there's a skylight.
No. I'm gonna
What do I
choose
Let me
whatever
have?
Trashy
distract them.
does.
It'll make it easier for you to get in.
You know, Arlena, you go right on ahead. This can only end well, I'm sure.
Great. I'm gonna go knock on the door of the
And while
warehouse.
that's happening, I'm gonna scale the side to get onto the roof.
I'm gonna
Correction.
follow. I'm gonna follow Vincent and like keep watch as he's like attempting to go around the building and climb up it.
So I'm putting like some of like the smaller boxes that are easy to move. I'm kind of just making like a unless there's like a ladder or something, I'm just kind of putting together like a rough stairwell. Is there a
Oh.
ladder on the side?
There's a ladder on the roof.
Okay, then cool. Then I'm gonna just go up the ladder to the roof.
You go up to the ladder onto the roof. The roof is flat.
Okay, is there a skylight or anything?
Nope.
Damn it.
Just a flat roof.
Does anyone
You
answer
see-
the door when I knock on the
You
door?
do see what you know those like rubbery smoking throwaway whatchamacallits?
No.
The
A
the,
windsock?
the things that you're supposed to throw cigarettes into when you're like at work or at Walmart.
An ashtray.
Kind of, yeah, it's like a hard plastic or hard rubber ashtray.
Yeah.
And it drops all the way to the bottom. You put it in at the top. What are those called? Now I need to know.
I don't know. I just think of them as ashtrays.
I think they're just called public ashtray. So, does anyone answer the door when I knock on it?
It's called a cigarette. It's called a cigarette receptacle.
That's boring.
Makes sense. Anyway,
So, yeah, no. Roof is empty, completely empty, nothing on it. Almost looks like a designated smoking area, which is strange, but whatever. You knock on the door. No one answers.
Hello.
you no response.
All right, I open the door.
You open the door, and you see boxes and boxes and boxes.
alright, I guess I'll slide down the ladder as well, by the way, since there's no way into the building from the roof.
I assume that
Make one.
nobody. Sorry, I was like keeping watch. I assume that nobody is back here watching, so I'm gonna follow him up. Also,
You do so. You go up. You also see nothing. You both go back down, I assume.
No, that's a bad idea. Yeah, alright. So I guess we just see Arlena just go inside, and I guess we'll just follow in.
Is there
I'll
anyone inside
stealthily
the
follow
building?
in.
You don't see anyone in this immediate area of the building.
Hello, anyone home?
I'm immediately gonna put my hand over Arlena's mouth and tell her to not yell into the possibly hostile building. Do not give us away. I'm immediately gonna
I
take my
didn't
hand
realize
off.
you were following me. I thought we were still going with my plan.
Well, there's no way into the building from the roof, so we hopped back down.
Well, how was I supposed to know that?
Were you just gonna yell out into a possibly not empty building?
So now,
Also,
Because
where
I
is
was going to
everybody?
distract them because I thought there was still a way for you to sneak into the building.
so anyway,
Fair enough.
now that you guys are inside, you see boxes galore just about everywhere. It almost looks like a maze on the inside, honestly.
Also, if you're going to put your hand over my mouth, at least take me to dinner first.
Can I try opening one of the boxes?
You want to go to like one of the nearest boxes and just try and open it?
Yeah. I'm assuming that'd be like an athletics or a strength.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics roll.
Alright. Athletics. I have a 2.
As one do.
Okay. Wow, that is a 6. That box is sealed shut.
With a 6, you still managed to crack it open.
Oh, okay. What's inside?
A bunch of basic generic stuff.
Ah,
Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Is that dish soap?
Fragile.
Real.
Wonder what that means. I don't
Ooh,
speak this.
you got dish soap in there? You got any like
Hmm.
elvish brands in there? Oh man,
I don't know.
wish.
Let me open another box. I'm gonna open another box.
More random bullshit.
I was
Why
actually
are
gonna
they?
roll.
Why? Okay, hang on. Is there stuff under it?
No.
Huh.
I like how you're
They got
I like how you're thinking about the last campaign you were in.
Well, yeah.
what's the quality of the
Hey,
items?
Tyga, this is a
like
lot of guys, by the way. Can I point that out real fast?
I don't know what you're
No.
talking about.
what's the
What do you
quality of the items?
mean?
Like, are they high quality random items or low quality?
Low. They're very low quality.
Well, they
For
have
the most
poor
part.
taste in
Oh my
in
god.
products.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, seriously.
They're all
I mean, seriously,
related.
who would use shampoo? This brand of shampoo, it will kill your hair.
So I just clicked on Tyga's stream and tried to zoom out like I was clicking on Tabletop Simulator.
Oh my
Okay.
god, that is a lot of enemies. What the fuck, Taiga?
I don't know. What
Oh
you're
my god, they
talking
do have pinstripe suits and Tommy guns. Wait, no, they don't. Oh no.
Taiga, stop. Stop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're being punished for our hubris.
Tyga, that's so many dudes. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what you're talking
Hang on, I gotta look something up. How? What's the radius on Dawn?
about.
What's the radius on Fireball?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just look at my high level spells really quickly.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So what are you, so what are you guys doing?
I guess we're going.
Getting the
I'm gonna
fuck
try
out of there.
to. I'm gonna try to. Wait, is this a sign that we should leave? Is this me misreading the situation again? Because last time I started a boss encounter, we weren't supposed to fight, and now I'm questioning my own
We should-
judgment.
Based off of past experiences, we should get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to do this. This is going to be a very unique situation. I want the group of you, all of you, to select one person to make an initiative roll.
Who has the highest initiative bonus?
I have a plus 13.
Let me
Vincent,
ask,
Vincent.
who's feeling
To
lucky?
initiative?
Who's feeling lucky, Chief?
I'm feeling lucky. Does anyone else have a problem with the person who has a plus 13 to their initiative?
No, I do not.
No.
We don't
You're the
have a
one.
problem.
Hey, that's a 32.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It was almost a nat 20.
So here's how it's going to enter as the entire game enters turn-based mode, even though there's no combat yet. There are people out there, as you can see. You can't really see them yet, though. Too many boxes in the way. There'll be your guys' turn, and then their turn. Since they don't know you're there, they're just patrolling.
So we
Well-
need to do stealth.
Best of luck.
If we survive this, Arlene is giving everyone mad sloppy toppy.
Oh my god.
What do I have to? What die so I don't have to experience this?
Yeah.
Turns out it's just a sloppy Joe.
Ah,
Yeah, it's just a sloppy Joe sandwich.
Turns
Titty.
out,
No, it's a bunch of sloppy Joe and a bunch of fries, just making it into like a pseudo
no.
version of chili fries.
turns out it's scrambled eggs on a pancake with sausage gravy over top, with all sorts of ham and bacon and fun stuff. Man, that sounds good. Now I want
Oh, I
breakfast.
see how it is. When Trashy offers sex, it's fine, but no, not me.
Alright, so you guys are up. You guys are first. What are you guys doing? Where are you guys going? Also, yes,
I'm
the
gonna
edges of the
move-
map are slightly cut off.
I'm gonna move to here.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, that's 25 feet.
Oh, we're okay.
Are we in combat rules already?
You're in turn-based rules.
Okay, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna wait to see what's it for them to move.
I'm guessing you want to be a bit stealthy and make a stealth check, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bonus action stealth. Damn.
I I'm assuming all these boxes like piled up to the roof.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll have like a 14 then.
I have a fantastic idea.
Mm-hmm.
It does require me to go over here, though.
I'm gonna advise against
Uh,
shooting anything.
No. That was not my plan whatsoever.
Like I said, the edges of the map are slightly cut off. You can fit back here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's more of a gap than it looks.
Oh, in that case,
You cannot
I-
get through here though.
okay.
All right. So I'm assuming that all of us do have like some way to communicate with each other.
Do you have your PDAs? Yeah.
Like we probably all. I'm assuming we all have like phones and
There's
stuff.
also, I also have something that could. I do have a spell that could allow us to talk to each other psychically, so we don't have to use our PDAs.
I mean that also works.
Let's see. I can link up with up to 8 creatures.
That's 20
It
feet.
lasts for 1 hour. Huh?
No. I'm just talking to myself. I dashed over here.
It lasts for 1 hour, and so long as we are on the same plane of existence, we can communicate with each other. Doesn't matter how far away we are from one another. Once we're
You
linked,
see, I
we
have
can.
I have the fantastic plan of I wonder if I can just push the boxes over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So what are you doing right there, buddy?
Well, as of right now, just trying to explore what I can
Oh, as you stand
But
in front
if-
of a chest.
as I stand in front of a chest. Yes. This is the end of my turn. I can't do anything else because I did, dash over.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trashy.
What?
Doing?
Trashy and Arlena, should I assume you guys are gonna shadow Star and Feck?
I was I didn't realize I could go around there. I was gonna backtrack, but or I could go to that staircase since I'm already over here.
Wait, where is there a
Yeah, I'll shadow
staircase?
Is that not the thing you're standing in front of?
No.
that's
That
a
is
chest.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I'm gonna keep going this way.
I guess I could also
Trashy's
see if
also
there.
going over here.
Hey, Tiger, I would say, could I actually make a perception roll while over here?
To be
Or
fair,
no?
it does kind of look like a staircase from like an old
It does.
RPG.
A perception check for what?
If I could actually see through the boxes, if like there's any room to actually see through them.
There are so many boxes stacked side by side, and there's multiple layers between you and anything else.
Okay, fair enough then.
As you're walking around this box, that's 5 feet. There's 5 feet of boxes stacked back to back to back,
Jesus Christ.
all the way to the ceiling.
That's an OSHA violation.
Oh, it sure is.
As a person who has worked in multiple factories, I can confirm that.
I'm OSHA certified. Can also confirm.
I can't
I-
believe the
if
mob
we're-
would disrespect the laws of OSHA like
Alright.
this.
I
Crazy.
could have been forklift certified. I could have.
Trying to figure out if I have anything I want to do, because most of my spells are not gonna really be that helpful until we get into combat. Unless you guys want me to do the telepathic bond so that we can, not accidentally have them overhear us, like fucking
You know what?
communication
I say go
devices.
for it. I say go for it.
So for the next 1 hour we can talk to each other telepathically, no matter how far away we are from one another.
Okay. It is your guys' next turn.
Let me see if I could do anything with thaumaturgy to distract everybody in this room.
What room?
The warehouse.
I do have a dumb idea, but I don't think it would work.
Okay,
I'm hearing the 007 music in my head.
I had-
Wait, that's Mission Impossible.
I have the dumb idea of polymorphing someone into like an animal that's most commonly seen on the docks, and then they go ahead to up ahead to scout out shit. But
I say
don't
we
know if
wait for
that'd
this guy
work.
to walk by, then sneak around and open this chest.
All right, yeah, we could do that.
So the 4 of you are just gonna hold your turn then?
What direction is the door? The front door?
It's over here.
Okay, so if I was to make a noise that sounds like it's coming from outside, they would all have to run past us to investigate it.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a no-go, but I'll keep that on the back burner. Then, yeah, holding turn.
Alright. And Explorer. Vincent?
I guess I'll open the chest. I'm assuming I roll strength or something. I don't know.
Roll a D100.
Oh, okay. Into the cannon this one goes. I have to be a little bit quick about this because it's getting close to time for me.
Yeah.
That is... Is that...
That would be an 8.
Okay. I was like, am I losing my brain here?
If that was a 0 and those were double zeros, that would be 100.
Okay.
Alright.
I rolled an 8, what did I find?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have found something called the Cloak of Many Fashions.
The Cloak of what?
The Cloak of Many Fashions.
The Cloak of Many Fashions. Arlena would love this.
Don't trust them with it.
What does it do?
I'm interested.
You have no idea what it does because you don't know what it is. However, I'm telling you what it is. That way it's not lost in the back burner. So here's a link. It's a cloak.
Oh, I thought you sent it to me in DMs. Give me a second. All right. Can I listen to see if I hear anyone on the other side?
You take a listen. You hear some footsteps through the walls.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure how many though.
Interesting. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's it. Okay. Then
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time flashbacks.
huh?
Oh, there's a stealth segment in that game that's kind of similar to this.
Is there?
Yeah, you gotta like wait.
As someone who's played Ocarina of Time, you'd think I'd know that.
Remember when you gotta sneak through the garden to get to Zelda? At the very beginning?
No. I don't remember that. I remember fighting in Hyrule Castle to try and
This
get
is
100 skull apiece by cheesing the system with the boomerang and Song of Storms.
literally every stealth mission in every game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, is it really smart to leave Vincent over there completely by himself? But then again, it's not like anybody's patrolling that.
You guys are up.
Okay,
I
who
think
goes?
I think only one person should go to the chest in that weird little room. That way, not all of us get caught.
All right, if I can try that.
Yeah.
They are in front.
I don't know. I mean, we could
Dash.
probably take him.
Yeah, all right. That's. Is it our turn?
Yeah, it's your guys' turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Beck will stealth over into here. Bonus action dash, and then try to open the chest.
Alright, go ahead and give me another D100.
Let's see, there you go. 6.
Man. That's so fun.
What?
You find an amulet. It
All right.
looks strange.
I'll pocket it for now.
It looks very strange.
I swear to God, if you put that necklace on me.
That'll be my turn.
Alright. Anyone else moving? Doing anything?
Yeah, I'm also going over 5, 10, 15. How far can I move?
What's your movement speed?
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, like, here, 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 here.
I'm gonna move over to there.
Alright. For the sake of it, since it's
And I'm just gonna dash over here.
just gonna do that. Fair enough. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. You. 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 Actually, I don't think these ones would be moving. I think they'd just be talking. Now that I think about things, I had a whole list for this way back when. What was it? 6 sessions ago? Maybe? Alright, you guys are up again.
Wait, I thought only one of us was gonna go into that area and the rest were gonna stay behind.
I think we should all come here and prepare an action to murder this guy when he comes around.
I could polymorph
Take them
him
all
and
out.
then
Take him out in one turn silently.
we could just do. We don't have to kill him. We got plenty of spells that could just make him not a problem without killing him. Just saying.
I think Explorer has to go, right?
I have to get ready soon, yeah. I'll just be over here, be a lookout, be a sentry, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I do gotta go. I gotta get ready, so I'll see you guys later. See ya.
See you,
Yeah.
Explorer. Alright. Option. I present to you 2 options.
Yes.
We play a little longer without Explorer, or we put a hold on today's session for next week.
We could put a hold on this here, I think. We're all kind of...
Yeah, I think this is a good place for hold because I would kind of want to explore for the
inevitable combat encounter
what
with a
is
dozen
this?
mobsters.
How would you say this? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What's 20 twins called?
Dodecatuplets?
Dodecatuplets. You know, we're fighting the Dodecatuplets Mafia gang.
Wild. Fucking wild.
I can't wait to kill this guy walking around. This guy enters like, oh no, my twin brother, and we kill them. And this guy goes in like, oh no, my other twin brother, and we kill him. And these 3 goes in like, no, our 3 twin brothers.
Oh my god, the mobsters got the cloning technology all the way back from session 1, and they're using it to strengthen their ranks.
No, they just have one very, very strong mother.
Jesus Christ.
It's Jason Bourne. I was yawning, but I said it. It's Jason Bourne. Alright. In that case, we're gonna raid out.
Great.
So let's see. Who's live? What do we want to watch? What do y'all want to see? Claire Obscure, Balatro, Stardew Valley, Cult of the Lamb, Final Fantasy 7? 8. Final Fantasy 8.
Cult of the Lamb.
Cult of the Lamb it is. Who was that?
Cult of these nuts.
Hyper. Alright. Then we're gonna raid into Hyper Coral. The list of people I'm getting to raid into at this point is just getting larger and larger.
Nice.
That's the dream, baby. I think this is a good spot to start because now I can go make the kids dinner and then sleep for 5,000 years. Also, before we leave, I just gotta say, Trashi is so beautiful. I always see so happy when I see them in the corner of our screen. Look at Trashi.
Right. Stay safe, everyone. Have fun.
Yeah. See you guys later? Question mark.
Stream